Hi doctors, I'm Becky.
And I'm Johnny.
And we want to tell you about conductive education and how it's made a great impact on our lives. We knew early on that Johnny was going to have some complications. They had done a routine CAT scan, which they do with a lot of preemies, and found that he had a bleeding on his brain. And we got called in by the neonatologist at the time and told us that Johnny had cerebral palsy. And at the time, the neonatologist told us, you know, you can look at this two ways. Either you can read as much as you want to about cerebral palsy, or you can treat him like your son and take it day by day. When Johnny was 4 years old, we came to the Conductive Learning Center to have him be evaluated to see what kind of help they could provide for him. They did their evaluation and said that he was a great candidate. He would learn to do new things, but weren't quite sure what those new things were until he got down to the nitty-gritty of the hard work. You know, the Conductive Learning Center has helped Johnny physically, but I think for a parent, more importantly, it's helped him mentally and socially. His self-confidence is incredible. He can accomplish anything if he puts his mind to it. If he needs to get from point A to point B, he has to figure out a way to get from point A to point B. They won't put him in a chair and say, okay, I'm pushing you over to this spot. They make him physically try to figure out how to do things and accomplish things, which is half of becoming independent. You know, when Johnny's on his own, I want him to be able to sit there and say, okay, now I'm kind of in a bind. How do I get myself out of it? And Conductive Learning Center has given him the ability to think it through so that he can do it on his own and doesn't have to rely on others for it.
It's a terrific program. When I first came here, I could barely walk 2 steps, and I just recently walked a mile. For me, it was difficult, but CLC has helped me to realize that I could do something like that. For me to finally do it and show people that you can do anything.